Morning, my millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires that's entering this crypto space. I welcome you to this channel. You are that 1% of XRP. So, news this morning: XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and two other altcoins positioning to outperform Bitcoin, predicts top crypto analyst. All right, so here we go. We're going to go straight to it. According to Don Alt's chart, the XRP Bitcoin pair could surge to 0.0007852 Bitcoin, worth $3.77 at time of writing. The move to the price target marks at 185% upside potential for the pair's current value. All right. Next up is decentralized peer-to-peer electronic cash system Bitcoin Cash. Don Alt says the Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin pair has managed to stay above a key support level and is now rallied to his target above 2 Bitcoin, worth $950. All right, honestly, looks like a good setup here. Next resistance is like 50% away, and invalidation is tight. The next coin in the supply chain management platform is VeChain. According to Don Alt, VeChain is showing signs of life against Bitcoin after holding support at 9 cents. Should the pair hold the crucial price area, Don Alt sees VeChain skyrocketing to 21 cents. Family, if you don't have VeChain, get it on Binance US. I'm telling you right now, if you do not have XRP, get it on Uphold. Because if you don't have these cryptocurrencies, you will be left behind. Like what I said, these prices will not stay the same. The last coin is blockchain-based operating system, Tron. Don Alt says that the Tron Bitcoin pair has successfully retested a key support level in the weekly time frame at 7 cents. Should Tron follow the strategic script, Don Alt see it rallying to 14 cents. Tron actually looks quite good against Bitcoin here, and validation below green, target red Satoshis. So Tron is also, well, listen, Tron was so cheap back in the day. I say like, what, a year ago, it wasn't even a penny. Okay, VeChain was not even a penny last year. VeThor is still a penny. That's something you guys got to look at. Now, Ripple helped move 60 million XRP. Part of it goes to new ODL corridor. All right. Well Alert has tweeted that over the past 14 hours, Ripple crypto behemoth worth over 10 billion and the Binance Exchange have made 2 transfers on the XRP ledger. Binance has sent 50 million XRP to China-based Hubai. Ripple moved the remaining 10 million XRP tokens to the coin's crypto trading platform based in the Philippines. The transaction was made via one of Ripple's wallets. The San Francisco-based fintech giant Ripple sets up a new on-demand liquidity corridor for remittances from Japan to the Philippines. It also uses to convert yen first to XRP and then to the Philippine peso. ODL, formerly known as XRapid and rebranded not long ago, allows for conducting cheaper remittances, thus solving the problem for many countries, including Japan. Family, I hope you're staying bullish. I hope you're stacking your bags. Stack your bags. Even if you see the price of XRP going down low, that's just a healthy retracement. We are going to shoot past our all-time high. So thank you guys for watching this video, and be tuned for the next one later on today.
Michael, it's great to see you. So let me just start with the obvious question, which even a lot of the specialists, let's call them, in the Bitcoin community, there's some high-profile bears and people who have been saying this, this is a sort of dead cat bounce, to borrow the parlance. Why? What do you think accounts for the rebound that we're experiencing?
I think there's a whole host of factors. It is actually something of a return to the narrative that we were seeing earlier in the year. I don't think we're seeing anywhere near the same level of institutional interest that we were talking about back then. I think last time you had me on the show, actually. But we are seeing evidence that bigger players are entering the market, right? And this is I think, in some respects, also driven around the broad narrative that there is a lot of uncertainty in the world, the direction of, you were just talking with Bob Asani about, like, what is the outlook for the Delta variant? These things, I think, feed back into this ongoing concern of uncertainty around monetary policy, the expectation that the Fed's going to keep going. All of that is supportive of Bitcoin, and for various reasons. And for those reasons as well, I think family offices and a whole host of other institutions that are interested. We're seeing bigger transactions come through, which is a sign that these bigger players are there. And then there's just like, a lot of what we call FUD in this industry, the fear and uncertainty, is actually being, mitigated a little bit. Like, the Chinese news, the concerns around, Elon Musk bad-mouthing it, all these things, they've died down a bit. It's a bit of, removing some of those headwinds, and, it's a chance for people to continue to accumulate.
So also we've had this infrastructure bill with this amendment that would possibly classify, basically coders as brokers or what have you for crypto purposes. Is that language still in there? Do you think it's going to get passed at this point? Are people coming to terms with it?
I just read a column last week about this, saying like one of these rare occasions when a loss is actually a victory for the crypto industry, because the story. One single senator, an 87-year-old man with an interest in something defense building, blocked a reasonable amendment to that law that would have removed some of that ambiguity and really ultimately unenforceable language that's in there, in a way that really underscored, 99 senators were on board with this. Like, the 1% is the image that held us back here. It was a show of support, I think, for how much clout the crypto industry now is, how relevant it now is in this space. And so I think that was important. And as it goes to the House, yes, there'll be yet another battle through this. But look, this language, I think, will ultimately have to get corrected. Everybody seems to understand and recognize that it was flawed. And I think the fact that that recognition is there is probably the most important element of this. And it's yet another thing, I think, that helps to underscore a positive factor in this. I want to say one other thing as well I forgot to mention.
Sure.
Ethereum is, Ether has done really quite well. And there's been this significant London hard fork upgrade to their protocol, which means there's now, in the parlance of what they use in this space, they're burning tokens as part of the actual issuance function and how miners are rewarded. And that actually creates a scarcity function, which starts to look a little bit more like Bitcoin. There is now, a supply function that looks more deflationary. All of that supports crypto. The same time, it supports Ether. The same time that, NFTs and DeFi, the sort of surge of activity in NFTs is just driving more and more activity through those protocols.
No, it is. And we talked a little bit about the lull in NFT volumes earlier, kind of in late spring, but those numbers have really picked up again. So, I sort of see what's happening with the Bitcoin space, Ethereum, NFTs, that's all fine. What the heck is Litecoin? You've got 20 seconds, Mike. I mean, riddle me that one.
Litecoin was always considered the silver to Bitcoin's gold. It was like basically a hard fork of Bitcoin, and you could have it as an alternative. It had a few different functionalities that made it seem a little bit more appealing. At the end of the day, though, it really is. It's just another coin. Like, I mean, it doesn't have, I don't think, has quite the same community as Dogecoin around it, but it's a Bitcoin hard fork